back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marie and I'm so glad that you clicked on today's video. Today we are doing a different video than I normally do on my channel. I haven't done a video like this in a year. Funny enough, this has nothing to do with the video, but today marks 1 year since I have been on YouTube. So I just wanted to quickly mention that I am so happy with how everything is going, and I just want to thank you guys so much for your support. Everyone who watches my videos, likes them, comments them, I see you. I read and answer 95% of all of my comments, so I just want to say a big thank you. Now let's get back into the video. Today we are doing girl boss habits because I know that 2021 is coming soon, and I know we are probably all really excited to start a new year, but let's not forget that we still have some time to, achieve the goals that we had for ourselves in the year of 2020. We still have another 2 months, so let's just not wait for another 2 months to pass by. Start now and get stuff done. I know we are dealing with a lot of things going around in the world right now, so it is important not to put too much pressure on ourselves and to really take care of our mental health. But it's just important to do what you can and try to give it your all, even if that means putting maybe a little bit of time a day into achieving your goals. So enough rambling. If you want to see more videos like this from me, because I am very passionate about this topic, please give it a big thumbs up and let me know in the comments below if you would be interested in that. Of course, subscribe to my channel to see all my future videos. I do post twice a week on Mondays and on Thursdays. And without further ado, if you want to know what are the 5 girl boss habits that I do every day in order to be successful, then just go ahead and keep on watching. The first one may not come to a surprise to many of you, but that is that you need to wake up early. I have not seen or heard of a billionaire that wakes up in the afternoon. They all wake up really early and get their day started because you are the most productive in the morning time. That is when you are the most alert, and that's when you can get the most things done and the best. I started waking up early about 1.5 years ago, and I have not gone back since, just because I noticed all the positive changes that it has done for me. First of all, I can't believe how much I get done between 8 and 12 compared to how much I get done, let's say, between 1 and 5, and then during the night. During the morning time, I just can't believe how alert I am, and everything just seems to get done a lot easier. In the afternoon, I'm more tired, so I seem to have more difficulty completing things. It's just, I can't explain to you enough how amazing it is to wake up early, because that's when you will just see the best results in what you are doing. Now, what is also amazing about waking up early is, for example, I normally start work. Apart from YouTube, I do have a job, and I will normally start at around 11, sometimes 9. My schedule always does vary, but let's say on that day I'm starting at 9, I will wake up at 7:30 or 8 depending on the day and how much I have to do, but I will wake up earlier just to get more things done. If you have goals in mind that you want to accomplish and you feel like your job is taking too much of your time and you're always telling yourself that excuse of, oh, I have no time, that is just not an excuse. You need to make time, and that's how you will be a girl boss. Wake up earlier. Even if that means that you need to wake up at 5 a.m., you gotta do what you gotta do in order to get things done. Don't let excuses of being too tired or having no time get in the way, because just look, where have those gotten you? You gotta stop the excuses, wake up earlier, and find time to accomplish your goals. The next thing you have to do is be organized. Once again, I don't know one successful person who is all confused and doesn't know where all their things are and is just not organized. So what I suggest you doing is getting yourself an agenda or a planner and start writing down everything that you need to do every month, every week, and then every single day. You need to have a to-do list every single day in order to make sure everything is getting done. Because when everything is just floating around in your head, because you don't see it and it's not reminded that you need to get that done, you'll just notice how it just doesn't happen. A couple days go by, a couple weeks, a couple months go by and you realize that that one thing that you wanted to do still hasn't gotten done. So when you're making your to-do list, you don't want to just jot down 20 million things that you have to do, because that will just make you feel unmotivated, and you'll kind of look at it and you'll say, this is just too much, I can't just do this today. What you need to do when making a daily to-do list is first start off by writing the 3 most important things that need to get done that day. Not, that's something that's due within a week. Today, what are the 3 most important things? Then after that, go in order of priority of the other things that you can do, and just be realistic with yourself. I am definitely a victim of this, of writing so many things done and thinking that I can do 20 things in one day. You are not a superhero, and don't think that you can get too many things done, because once again, when you do plan too many things to do in a day, and then obviously a lot of them don't get done because that's just normal, then at the end of the day I just end up feeling disappointed when a lot of those things didn't get done. But in reality, it just wasn't realistic and there was no way I could have gotten them done. Also, if you put too many things, and let's say you do manage to get 10 things done that day, well then maybe you didn't give it your all for all those 10 things. Instead, try to find time to only do, let's say, 8 of those things in a day, but that will give you more time to focus on each and one of those things and just give it your all, so that each one can have the best outcome. Because it's one thing getting so many things done, but if the outcome of each of those things could be better if you would have had more time, I mean, that's what you should be prioritizing. Moving on to the next step, I think this is the most important one. Should have mentioned this from the beginning, but you need to have your finances under control. I'm not an investment advisor or anything, so I'm not going to give you, advice on what you should be doing with your money, but all I want to tell you, especially at this age, is it's so important not to get yourself into that bad credit card debt. Don't just go out and spend your money because it makes you feel good for that, little hour that you did buy it. It's important to save your money, but not only to save it and just leave it sitting there in cash. It's important to save your money and put it aside, and then right away make that money work for you and invest it. Now, once again, I ain't no investment advisor, so I won't tell you what to do with that. Fortunate enough for me, my boyfriend actually is an investment advisor, so he really helps me a lot with that. He has taught me just so much about investing and how it's important to diversify yourself, and there's just so many different things. I would definitely recommend to get a professional opinion on what to do with your money exactly, but Marie, all she can tell you is that it's important not to get yourself in that bad debt and to start investing. Even if you're watching this and you're 18 years old, even if you can put $100, $200 away, that will just grow over time. Another thing I won't get too into, but compound interest is also key in starting to invest early. So I don't want to use too many terms that might be too technical and in the financial field, but just right away, all I can tell you guys is be smart with your money, and don't just go ahead and buy Starbucks every single day, because just think of it. Think of yourself just throwing $5 for a coffee, let's say, out the window every single day. I mean, when you actually see that happening, you'll start to realize, how much money you're losing and how much you could have made if you had been saving. The little rule that I have heard of so many times is people like to say, at least try to save minimum 10% of your income every paycheck that you do receive. So once again, minimum. If you can save more, that is great. Of course, there's two extremes. Don't put all of your money in investing and then be left with nothing. You always want to make sure to have an emergency fund just in case, because you never know when things will happen. One day you're driving your car and it breaks down and all of a sudden you just need cash on hand. So don't do the extreme and, just invest all of it, but also just be careful and try to save and just be smart with your money. That is, I think, the biggest successful habit that I can give you, and that has changed my life like crazy. I just wish I would have started doing this earlier. My next successful habit, and yes, you might be surprised why I'm mentioning this in this video, is that you need to be active. So yes, something that revolves your health is going to affect you in your successful life. When you work out, so many endorphins and hormones just go running through your body, and that just gives you so much energy to get things done, and it just helps motivate you. I don't know about you, but after a workout, I just feel like I can do anything. I feel so good, and I personally like to work out in the morning, so then after that I feel like I can get all my things done. I am more alert when I am doing them. I just feel more awake, and just there are so many benefits to working out. A lot of people will just do it because, you know, they want to lose weight, so they're trying to burn some calories. But no, working out and making your heart pump is good for your cardiovascular system and helps prevent so many different diseases. So of course, before, you know, you can try to work on this new project, before you're trying to do anything, you have to take care of your health, because without your health, you won't have any of those things. So just try to take care of it the same way it takes care of you, and work out and just move your body. Even if that means just going for a walk for half an hour. Once again, do not use that excuse that you have no time. You have to make time, whether that means waking up earlier before work to go out for a run, or just to get in a quick 30-minute workout. That's better than nothing. Don't think that you need to go to the gym for 2 hours at a time, because first of all, I just don't recommend that. 30 minutes a day is excellent. What I personally like to do is work out 3 to 4 times a week for about an hour each time. I also like to go for walks as much as I can. Now that it is getting cold outside, I have been going on them a lot less, which really sucks, and it's just going to get even colder, so I'm going to go on them even less, which I'm not excited for. The biggest tip I have for you when working out is to really find what you enjoy doing. I have already mentioned this on my channel, but that's what has kept me being so active, and that's why I'm in the best shape of my life today, is because I found what I enjoy doing. And when it's time for me to work out, I'm not relying on, you know, motivation to get that workout done. I enjoy it, so I'm actually excited to do it, and that's what just helps you, you know, be more disciplined in knowing like, okay, today I have to work out. It's not like I have to be like, oh my god, today I have to work out, let's just get this over and done with. I am always excited to get that workout done. My favorite type of workout is actually group workouts. I actually pay a personal trainer that does workouts online, so that's what I like to do. For me, just going to the gym and doing 3 sets of this exercise, 20 reps each, it's just boring and very repetitive for me. I have found what I love. In the summer, I was also going to play tennis multiple times a week because of how much I enjoyed it. And at the same time that, you know, you're having fun, you're also burning calories and getting that heart pumping, which is just amazing for your cardiovascular system. So once again, I just can't say it enough. You guys have to work out before you can start, you know, focusing on everything. Focus on your health. Without your health, you won't have anything. And that's why the expression health is wealth is so important and is so true. The final tip that I have to give you is to get your sleep. I'm going to repeat that. Get your sleep. This one kind of ties in with the first one, because in order to be able to wake up early and have it work for you, you need to be well rested. If you went to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning, I mean, don't expect to wake up at 6 the next morning and get ready to work on your side hustle because you've got 4 hours of sleep and you're really tired. I wouldn't even recommend doing that, because then you'll just be really tired for the rest of the day, and the things that you will do, they won't get done well. So in order to wake up early and be productive in the morning, you need to go to bed on time and rest your body so it is ready in order to accomplish all the goals you have for the next day. This is also a habit. I mean, all 5 of these are, but this too, every time I listen to, you know, very successful people speak, none of them go to bed past midnight. None of them. So what I aim to go to bed at is around 11 o'clock. I won't sit here and pretend like I go to bed at 8 every night. I do try for around 11 o'clock. Sometimes if I'm lucky, I will go to bed at 10, but then I won't fall asleep until 11. So that's why I just go to bed at 11, and I do wake up at around between 7 and 8 every single day. And that just works for me because I am fortunate enough to work from home, so I don't have to wake up, you know, an hour or two before I start work, just because I'm already here. So that's why I do wake up only between 7 and 8. Most people might think like, hey, I thought you're saying to wake up early, but that just works for me. So if you start work at 8 and you have to work, you know, half an hour away, that means that you have to wake up at 6. And I'm also saying this because that's what I would do if I had to do that. This pandemic won't last forever, and pretty soon I will have to go back to work. So I know that in the future I will have to wake up at 5 or 6, and I'm okay with that. And I'm actually excited because that means that I'll just have more time in the morning, which is just my favorite time of the day. So yeah, getting your sleep will just help make your day more productive. You will be able to get more things done, and each and one of those things will be done a lot better. So I can't recommend it enough. I know it's something you have probably heard ever since you were a child, you know, go to bed, but it's really important and you just gotta do it. So that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It's really different from my other type of videos, but these are really the 5 things that I do every single day and that I have really found have helped me out in order to be successful. No, I am not a millionaire, but I have achieved a lot of my goals in the last year. So I thought I would share with you guys the little things that I changed in my daily habits that helped me achieve them. Of course, these things don't happen overnight. You gotta take small steps and you will get there. Once again, do not wait for 2021 to arrive. Start today, start now. You still have 2 months to get those things done in order to accomplish the goals that you did make in 2020, and only help yourself out when 2021 does arrive because you already got these things done. Please like this video if you did enjoy it, and share it with your friends and family and anyone that does need to hear this. Subscribe to my channel to see all my future videos, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll just catch you guys in the next one. Bye!